Maariv, Rabbi Galit.
I'm kidding. Sorry.
Oh.
I couldn't resist. Okay. I think, well, geez. Chat. That's what I want, chat. Actually, we didn't use that last week at all. I haven't used it for a while, actually. That's here's Reed. Oh, good, Reed is here. Yay! You made it. Yahoo! She couldn't get on last week unless she was having problems with the internet thing that was set up for her.
Yeah, because they moved into a new house.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, wait a minute. What happened to Marvin?
He usually comes a few minutes late, lately. This whole week, I think.
Well, he's here.
Oh, okay. Hi, Marvin.
That's interesting. There we go. Okay. I did do this, didn't I? It's oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. Now, come on. I have work to do. Well, shalom, everybody. Erev Tov. Erev Tov, Marvin and Reba. I'm so glad you're here. Yay. Amy probably won't be here. She says she can't keep anything down. good and how pleasant it is when all of us dwell together in unity. Baruch hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due now and forever. Your love has embraced us always in wilderness and promised land, in good times and in bad. Night and day, your Torah sustains us, reviving the spirit, delighting the heart, informing the soul, opening the eyes, granting us a glimpse of eternity. Because of your love, we shall embrace Torah night and day in devotion and delight. Beloved are you, Adonai, whose Torah reflects your love. Welcome, Dana. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Elohim, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavamachuto Leolam Va'ed. Listen, Israel. Adonai is our God. Adonai is one. Ve'alta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha ve'hayu ha'devarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. Ellen, you're the only Ellen here today. Would you like to read the translation there?
Yes, thank you. You shall love Adonai your God with all your mind, with all your soul, and with all your strength. Set these words which I command you on this day upon your heart. Teach them faithfully to your children. Speak of them in your home and on your way, when you lie down and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand. Let them be a symbol before your eyes. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates.
למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Dana, would you like to read the translation for us? Uh-oh, we can't hear you. I know it's unmuted, but...
Now?
Yes. Oh, it's the sound is kind of funny.
Let me see. Oh, hold on 1 second. I'll
I
fix
hear
that.
the South African accent.
Be mindful of all my mitzvot and do them. Thus you will become holy to your God. I, Adonai, I'm your God, who brought you out of Egypt to be your God. I, Adonai, am your God. Adonai Elohechem Emet. Adonai, your God, is true.
Thank you. I had a friend years ago. He's passed away now, but he was from Manchester, England. And he tried to describe to me the different, I don't know, colonial dialects, English dialects, the difference between, for instance, Australia and South Africa and England, or anywhere in England. Micha mocha. Marvin, would you read the translation for us, please, at the bottom of the page?
Who is like you, Adonai, among all that is worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working this?
Thank you. Oh God, you are a consolation to your creatures, for in moments of forgetting, we but call to mind your care and we're comforted. When we hope no more, a pattern in the snow reminds us of your loving kindness. Your dawns give us confidence, and sleep is a friend. You are here. We fail words to say, Ma Tov. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people, Israel, and over Jerusalem. Okay, Reva, I imagine there's a lot of activity there. I know it's morning, but nevertheless. Hi, Hannah. Good to see you.
PR, HQ, and DAQS.
And I have it on Do Not Disturb. Oh, well. Yitkada v'yitkada shmei Rabba.
Amen.
Divra kirutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechonu v'yom echonu v'chay kol Beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, v'zman kariv, v'meru, amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mevarak, le'olam u'lam ve'amaya, yitbarach, yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yipar, v'yitrabam, v'yitnaseh, v'yitradar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, Shmei Kudisha Brichu, Leila Miko Birchata V'Shirata, Tushbechata V'Nechemata, Damiran Be'alma, V'Meru, Amen. Adonai sifatai tiftachu fi agid milatecha. Adonai Open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avoteinu ve'Imoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor ve'Hanora El Elyon Gomer Chasadim Tovim Vekonei HaKol V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'imahot U'mevii Geula Livnei V'neihem Leman Shemo Ve'ahava Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechayei HaKol Atah Rav Le'Hoshia Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem Mekaker Chaim B'Chesed Mekayei HaKol B'Rachavim Rabim Somech Noflim Ve'Rofei Cholim U'Matir Asurim U'Mekayem Emunato L'Shemei Afar Mi Kamoka Ba'al Givurot U'Midom Elat Melech Benit U'Mekayem U'Matzmiach Yeshua V'neiman atah li'akayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai Mekayei hakol. Please take a moment now for your own private prayer from your heart. Oseh Shalom b'mromav Hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel V'yimeru Amen. Here we are. Now I'm going to do something kind of neat. Oh, wait, I do need to share the screen. I forgot. This, I discovered how to do this. Where is it? A couple of weeks ago. Go away. There we go. All right, this is our Torah reading for today and for this week. I'll have to figure out a way of doing the blessings though. And I still don't have my yod. however. Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai Barak Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim ve'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Ve'ele shemot bnei Yisrael הבאים מצרימה את יעקב איש וביתו באו ראובן שמעון לוי יהודה יששכר זבולון ובנימין דן ונפתלי גד ואשר ויהי כל נפש יוצא ירך יעקב 70 נפש ויוסף היה במצרים וימת יוסף וכל אחיו וכל הדור ההוא ובני ישראל פרו וישרצו וירבו ויעצמו במאוד מאוד ותמלא הארץ אותם. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen.
And Barbara said, hello, Jez. Hi, Jez. That's my dog. Yes. Sephora, I'm so glad you're here because I've been meaning to call you and I haven't done it. So, yes, I am. I'm not in Los Angeles. I'm in Seal Beach, but yes, absolutely. I want to have lunch with you. She was in way in New York area for a long time. All right, now I can stop the share. All that was a kind of an intro to the book of Exodus. And basically it's a recitation of the names of Jacob's sons. Didn't name that. The interesting thing is somewhere in this chapter, it explains how we managed to add 2 tribes and still came up with 12. And I can't, I've never been able to quite figure that one out because he added Ephraim and Manasseh. It says, these are the names of the sons of Israel who came to Egypt with Jacob, each coming with his household. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, and Benjamin, Dan and Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. The total number of persons that were of Jacob's issue came to 70.
But then he says, and Joseph was there.
Yes.
And I figured, I was thinking this. I said,
Joseph
well, then they
already
must.
being already in Egypt.
I added him. I didn't put him with the 70. I said the way he wrote, that's how I interpret it. But I had the same question, similar
Right.
question.
Joseph
Yeah.
died, and all his brothers and all that generation. But the Israelites were fertile and prolific. They multiplied and increased very greatly so that the land was filled with them. Which leads to their downfall. Everything was just hunky-dory right up until they got a Pharaoh that said, there's too many of these people. And we got to do something about that. And let's do it in a smart way. Let's invite them to help us build our cities. And that's what they did. They invited them to come and join with the rest of the Egyptians and everybody to build all these beautiful cities. By the way, they did not build the tombs. They did not build the pyramids. They built the cities. So once it became, it just became it mushroomed. They had all these people, and suddenly all the Egyptian people said, hey, you've got to be doing this, and you've got to be doing this. They became the overlords, and that's how they became slaves. It took a while, but that's how they did it. And the Israelites were blind to it. They didn't see it coming. They probably could have, but they didn't.
When I read it this time, I likened it to the Holocaust. Well, before, when Germany kept taking everything away, and I'm saying there's so many who didn't, and it was happening right in front of their eyes.
That's
This
right.
time it was so clear. It's like Hitler decided, okay, I've learned from them. I'm going to do it now. It was very striking this time when I read it.
Yeah,
This portion.
it's very powerful. It was,
Yeah.
and a lot of the anti-Semitism. Now, mind you, anti-Semitism. A Semite is someone who speaks a particular language, and that's Hebrew or Arabic.
Right.
So when someone is an anti-Semite, they don't like the Arabs either.
Right.
Technically.
Yeah.
But
if you go by the definition, absolutely. Yes.
But it is specifically, it's anti-Jewish.
Yes.
And Pharaoh was anti-Jewish. He was anti-Israelite at the time.
Yeah. Right.
And the people who had been had been little clans, the families suddenly became the children of Jacob, the children of Israel. And that changed too. That transition happened at the same time as the change in the Pharaoh's and the Egyptians' treatment of them.
I read one midrash that said it wasn't so much, if they stayed in Goshen, they wouldn't have been so concerned, but they were concerned about the ones who assimilated or who came into the towns. That's the midrash I read.
That's true. That's true. And one of the things they didn't like was the fact that they kept flocks of sheep.
Yeah.
That was one of their no-nos. They didn't like the fact that we kept flocks of sheep.
Right.
So when we came into the towns, that was okay. Then that's not a good thing either. It wasn't the same as the Edomites and the descendants of Esau, who also hated us. It wasn't quite the same thing, but yet it was.
But even in Joseph's time,
universal hatred.
Yeah, but even in Joseph's time, they didn't sit down to eat together. Really, it was the Hebrews at that. It was
That's
just
right.
not
That's right.
acceptable.
Even though he was second in command
Right.
under
Yeah.
Pharaoh, he had to eat separate from the Egyptians.
Yeah. So
Part of that was self done too,
Yeah.
because he wanted
Right.
to remain a Jew.
Yeah.
He wanted some part of himself to
Yeah.
not be an Egyptian. He wanted to be his father's son.
Mhm. But even when the brothers came down, it's very specifically said they had the Egyptians left the room, and then all the brothers ate, and then he came in. But it was always very specific that the Egyptians would not eat with the Hebrews. At that
Right.
time, they were called Hebrews.
That's right.
Yeah, it's and well, even when Joseph says to his father and his brother, tell him that you're shepherds because they don't like shepherds, and then you could go and you'll get that, you'll do it, and then you'll. So it was all their culture, the Egyptian culture, from the beginning of their
Yep.
time there,
Yep.
at least. Yeah.
Okay. Back to sharing the screen. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'ateit gidulal yotzer b'reshit, shelo asam koye haratzot, velo samanu mishbechot ha'adama, shelo saf kahem, ve'or aleinu kechol mahamuna. אנחנו קוראים ומשתגעים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. Ellen, again, would you read the translation in the middle of the page?
Yes. Ours is the duty to praise the all sovereign, to honor the artist of creation, who made us unique in the human family with a destiny all our own. For this, we bend our knees and bow with gratitude before the sovereign Almighty, monarch of all, the wellspring of holiness and blessing.
Thank you. Shall be one, and God's name shall be one. Mishaberach. I had a friend on the Mishaberach list last week, and I can take him off for a good reason. He had a melanoma removed, and the doctor said, "You're not going to die." So
He hopes.
right. Yes. My list includes Miriam bat Esther Chava, Ziona bat Chava, Ellen Rose, Ellen Friedman, Tova Chana bat Peril, Etta bat Gittel, Ada bat Chanya, Andrea Grayboff, Rachel bat Benjamin, Rala, Yosef ben Albert and all his family, Batya Malka bat Peril Chaya, Menashe ben Menachem, Roland and Judy Hansen, all COVID-19 victims, all sufferers of Guillain-Barré syndrome, and Kevin McCarthy. And hello to Philip Smart Boy, who is on YouTube. Okay, Ellen?
Thank you. All those who are suffering physically and emotionally around the world, all Sim Shalomers who are in need of refuah shlema, Jenny bat Nina, Aaron ben Ellen, Jenny bat Wana, Marlene bat Chaya, Alexandra bat Aurora. Thank you.
Thank you. Sephora is praying for David, who has cancer, and all who suffer PTSD. And yes, Lisa Marie Presley had a heart attack today. And Dana is praying for yourself, Dana, Tom, Paul, Mark, Sinan, all victims of gender-based violence. Yes, thank you. Marvin?
Karen Quinn, Nelson, Dawn Almond, Nelson Raspaldo.
Okay. Reba, do you have anybody? Yes, no. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. Thank you, Reba. Bless and heal those who are ill. May the Blessed Holy One be filled with compassion for their health to be restored and their strength to be revived. May God swiftly send them a complete renewal of body and spirit, and let us say Amen. One thing Reba does is she sends healing energy throughout the universe. Of strength who blessed the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei HaCholim. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals the sick. And the mourner's Kaddish. Where did it go? I'm praying for my husband, Sharon Ben Avraham Vasara, Bob Slater, for the millions of coronavirus victims, for all victims of racial violence, victims of gun violence, for all the Ukrainians and Russians killed in the war, for Putin's stupid, idiotic, senseless war. Sephora?
Ernestine Hines, Ernest Hines, Mary Hines, Kevin Hines, and Amos Dalu.
Thank you. Reba, do you have anybody special? Dana? Can't hear. I'm sorry.
Manus Gas and Paul Vieru. Did you hear?
Okay. Marvin?
Francis Johnson.
Ellen?
All those who have no one to say a Kaddish for them. Sally, Bat, Ida.
Okay, thank you. Please join me in the Mourner's Kaddish. We read together. Yit Gadal,
Yitwal,
Yadash,
Yishkadash,
Shemei
Shemei, Rabbah,
Be'alma,
Dalma,
Divrach,
Divrat, Rote,
Yadich Malkute,
Yishkol Kute,
B'chayechon,
Vaynikon, Ethikon,
B'chol Beit
Yishkon,
Yisrael,
Israel,
Ba'adala,
Adala, Kasman,
V'imru, Amen.
Amru, Amen.
Yehi Shemei,
Yehi Shmei, Rabbah,
Borach,
Min,
Alam,
Ela,
Almaya,
Almaya,
Yitbarach,
Yitzarach, Yishtabach,
Yitba'ar,
Yishtar, Vitamam, Yitase,
Yitadar,
Vitadar,
V'yita'am,
Vitalachar,
Shemei
Shmei
D'Kodesh,
Bidisha,
V'yichvu,
Virhu,
La'ela Mikol,
Elam Minkol
Birchata,
Birkata,
Shirata,
Shirata,
Tushbechata,
Tushtakata, Venekamata,
Da'amiran,
Damiran Elma,
Amen.
the Amen.
Hey, Shalama, Rabba,
Rabba, Rabba, Jamaya,
V'chaim Aleinu,
Vakaim Aleinu,
Kol Yisrael,
Yalkol Yisrael,
V'imru, Amen.
V'yamru, Amen.
Oseh Shalom,
Say Shalom, Rama. Uya, say Shalom.
Inu Ve'al Kol
Alena, Kol
Yisrael,
Yisrael,
Ve'al Kol
V'chol
Yoshvei,
Yoshvei Tevel,
V'imru,
V'yamru,
Amen.
Amen.
May our right hand bring us closer to our godliness. May our left hand give us strength to face each day. And before us, may our visions light our paths ahead. And behind us, may everybody for being part of Sing Shalom. Join Rabbi Blaine tomorrow for his service, or you can even join mine.
Toda rabah, Rabbi Galit. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody. Love you all. I'm glad I'm back.
Yep. Beautiful. Your voice is beautiful.
Thank you. Rested.
Yes, absolutely. Yep.